It's national meets regional. Welcome to Sidewalks Entertainment, the long-running celebrity, music, and art series. Join us now for an exciting new path to celebrity interviews, music, rising talents, and much, much more.
Sidewalks Entertainment. My name is Elle Garcia. I'm here with the amazing Jackie Venson, who is a Austin-born artist, guitarist, singer, and I'm just so excited to have you here today.
I'm super happy to be here. Thanks for having me.
So you were born in Austin, Texas, and I'm really curious to learn a little bit more about what your childhood was like.
I was born in Austin, Texas. My dad is a musician, and my mom works in medicine, and my dad never really pushed me into music, but my mom kind of did, ironically. But my dad was a really great influence, and he always had music around the house, always rehearsing, and that was really great to grow up with. I think it's what eventually led me from classical piano to the blues.
Oh, interesting. And you attended Berklee College of Music.
Yes.
And you switched, from what I understand, from piano to guitar?
Yes, I switched from piano to guitar 7 years ago. It was 7 years in March, so very recently, anniversary.
But out of all the instruments, why the guitar?
The piano, classical piano specifically, was just a really lonely thing. You know, not a lot of people listen to classical piano, and all the songs are so challenging to learn. It takes so long to just learn one song, memorize it, and all that stuff. So I think after like 13 years of that, I just wanted to do something that had more of a community around it. And also I still wanted to be like a soloist, because that was the cool thing about classical piano. I got to be in my own world and learn the songs and be like, this is what I've worked on and this is what I'm presenting to you. So it was nice almost being like soloist, like all me, you know? And I figured that the electric guitar would still give me the ability to be a soloist, but maybe with a more accessible style of music.
Interesting. Your lyrics?
I usually am inspired by my experiences in life and by the things that I've gone through, relationships, or maybe even just revelations. Sometimes you wake up and you realize, and you're like, I am gonna love myself and I am gonna, like be happy to be alive. Sometimes it takes a revelation to decide to think that way, and those kind of things are the things that I like to sing about, because maybe I could help lead other people to their own revelations by singing about mine.
That's very true, and I love that about you right now.
Yay, I love you too.
Do you, how many shows are you doing now?
In New York or just period?
You perform how many times a year?
I think last year I played 150 shows.
That's a lot of shows.
It was a lot of shows, but it wasn't enough shows. I want more. More shows. In more places, I want to go to new places.
Do you still get stage fright because
No.
You don't?
No, not at all. It's like every stage, they're all the same. You know what I mean? I could be in Austin, I could be in Berlin, I could be in New York, I could be in LA. It's still a stage with speakers. Do you know what I mean? It's a consistency. It's not like I go to a stage and it's a new place that I've never been and I feel really uncomfortable. It's quite the opposite. You know, I could be somewhere that's like not even like another place I've been. I could be like in, I don't know, Brazil, right? And it's still gonna be a stage with monitors and a PA, and it's actually like home.
So you've been playing the piano, the guitar. It seems like your entire life has been leading up to this moment. You're right at the cusp of becoming this major star. And with becoming, this very well-known artist comes the inevitable loss of privacy. Are you ready for life as a celebrity?
I don't really know if you can prepare for that. I don't really understand what it's like. I have no inkling of an understanding as to what it's like. The closest I can compare it to is being in Austin at a restaurant and somebody comes up and says, "Hey, I love your music." But that's not that bad, But at the same time, I love performing so much that if I were to not want to lose my privacy and not want to become a celebrity, I would just have to stop performing. It's like I can't keep going out in front of people and expect not to be known by people. You know what I mean? Like eventually they're gonna remember me, and eventually there's gonna be more and more and more and more of them. So it's basically just a side effect of the job. And if I don't want to if I don't want the side effect, I can't do the job. And every job has side effects,
Right.
Stay with us. Elle has more with Jackie in just a moment, right here on Sidewalks Entertainment. It's national meets regional. It's Sidewalks Entertainment, the long-running celebrity, music, and art series. Join us for a new path to arts and entertainment.
And I know you can stay. I only have you this way. And I know you can stay.
In previous interviews, you've mentioned that there are not a lot of women who play the guitar in your field. Am I correct in saying that? So
yeah, relatively. There's a lot. There's probably thousands, probably tens of thousands, but there's not a lot relative to how many men there are.
So for women that are younger in their careers that play the guitar, what advice would you give them?
Oh, be yourself. Don't worry about what other people think. Don't let people push you around, because they're going to try and push you around because you're different. There's not a lot of women in the field, so when a woman shows up, people are like, oh, and they start acting differently and they start pushing you around. Don't let them do that, and don't worry about what they think of you when you don't let them do that. It's so weird. When you stand up for yourself as a woman, it's like the resistance gets even hotter.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like, well, that's because you're different, and they're not used to it, and so they're threatened in some weird way. So anyways, basically, stand up for yourself, stick to your guns, and don't worry about what other people think while you're doing those two things.
I think I'm going to take that advice for myself.
Yeah, for real. Because just being my confident self sometimes gets me into a lot of doo-doo.
Well,
Living my life with that real love. That real love. That real love. May guide us.
you weren't a musician, right? Because you feel so at home being in music. But if you weren't doing music, what would you be?
I would probably work with horses in some way, shape, or form. I would probably train them to do things in movies, like stunt horses. That would be so fun.
That is such a departure for music.
I know, it's the other thing that I love to do. I only do music. There was a time in my life where my life was half music and half horseback riding. Yeah, that was a good time, actually, because it's a good life, right? When you're not playing the piano, you're riding horses.
Our producers have described you as someone between Prince, Hendrix, B.B. King, But how would you describe yourself?
Jackie. JV. I kind of do my own thing. I really like listening to all those people, and I've heard not all of their music, but a lot of each one of those artists' music, and it's great, but I like my own stuff too. And maybe I draw from it, maybe I don't. I don't really know what I draw from. I just go into the studio and I start playing, and whatever I release is what came out when I started playing that.
Did you have you're so humble. I'm curious to know if there's a show where like you didn't have that great of a performance, where like you're like, wow.
Oh man, it's like every 5th show for me.
I doubt that.
Well, the reason why is because I like to challenge myself, and challenging yourself in front of people is like double challenging yourself. You know, like it's easy to challenge yourself when you're in the comfort of your own home and nobody's looking at you and nobody's recording you on their cell phone. Mm-hmm. But like imagine the double challenge in challenging yourself in front of people, potentially in front of people that have never heard you before, so they have nothing to compare it to. So if you challenge yourself and you bomb, they're gonna think you're just bad because they've never seen you at your best. And I like the challenge, it's exhilarating. So like every 5th or 6th show, it backfires. It backfires. Like I just got a new piece of equipment, and I've been literally learning how to use the piece of equipment in front of people because I have shows at the same time.
Right.
And sometimes it goes really well and sometimes it doesn't.
I am personally so impressed with you right now, Jackie. You don't even know. I am fanning out.
Don't change the channel. More with Jackie in just a moment. From hosts, producers, and our technical crew, Sidewalks is produced by a creative group of individuals. We hope you continue to watch us on TV and visit us on our website. Thank you for being a part of Sidewalks Entertainment.
People watching this to know how they can follow you and what's next for you in the upcoming shows.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be going on so many tours coming up. I'm always on tour, so definitely check out my website JackieVenson.com for my dates. It's Venson with a V. Okay. People are like, "Are you related to George?" I'm like, "No, it's with a V."
And then on Twitter and Instagram.
Yes, on Twitter, Jackie Venson, Instagram, Jackie Venson, YouTube, Jackie Venson. The good thing about my name is nobody spells it like that. So I got all the sites. I got Twitter, I got Facebook, I got the domain, I got all the sites. The downside is sometimes people don't hear it right. So
that's amazing. And it was lovely having you here on Sidewalk Entertainment. Please come back.
Oh, I would be happy to come back. Please invite me back.
Yeah.